And now we turn the sound on. Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, welcome to the stream. Today, it is Thursday, I think. That may be why we're in the kitchen. And it's sunny and daytime. My brain is just fried. But today, we are going to be making some more Hague's chocolate ice cream. Nom nom nom. Gotta get that. And we are going to be making a baked cheesecake. Just straight cheesecake. So we'll see how we go with all of that. I have no idea what we're going to do with the timing, but the cheesecake needs to be in the oven for quite a bit of time. So I think we're going to probably just make that, go to woe, chuck it in the oven, and then we'll figure out ways to do 2 batches of ice cream, because I have I need to do 1 batch for here. I mean, duh. But I also promised the girls at my Pilates class that I'd make some tasters for them as well. So, oopsies. So that's what we're doing. I have half a cup of coffee. I have a kitchen, half a cup of coffee. It's light, and I'm wearing glasses. Let's go. So, and sunflower, it is weird, right? It's 90 seconds from when a Pokemon gets here to when a Pokemon escapes. And the stream has been live for 7.5 minutes, you know, with the countdown and all that. And yet, nothing in the chat room. I don't know what that's about. Uh-oh. So, yeah. We just got to answer this. All right. So, what are we doing? We are cooking a cheesecake. I haven't. Oh my God, I'm an idiot. We may not be cooking cheesecake. Hold that thought. God. Oh, one other option. Hang on. What time are you planning on ringing Chris?
Probably around 4.
All right, looks like we're not cooking cheesecake today. Because I do not have the springform pan for it. I thought, well, I know I've got springform pans, but I don't know where. That's the problem. Okay, so what I'm going to do, what am I going to do? I could take a small time out and it could take a while. All right. All right. Okay. So let's get the music going. There we go. So, I don't believe I forgot the springform pan. I do believe it. I had one. I had two. But it's probably still in storage, so oh well. Sorry everyone. Looks like we'll be doing the cheesecake next week. Son of a good thing. I budgeted that down to nearly my last dollar to get that done. That is really disappointing, and I am really, really sorry, everyone, that it went down that path. All right, so what we're doing in the meantime is eggs. Put the cream back in. So I'm going to be explaining this one over and over during the stream. You know that, don't you? I am very sad. I'm very disappointed in myself that I didn't get that done. Enough said on that. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to, because I want a fair bit of ice cream for this. So I'm going to make 2 batches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate out the chockies . And get them ready for 2 batches. So, where'd the music go? Can't hear the music. There we go. Oh, where's my volume? Maybe it's my volume that I can't hear music on. There we go. That's better. Alright. So, royalty-free, no copyright music by Carl Casey at White Bat Audio. Go check out White Bat Audio on YouTube. There was an odd number. We're using the Madagascar Finest Vanilla Extra Pure Extract for this one. And a ton of eggs. Actually, we're not using these eggs. Using these eggs. Totally different eggs. Because as we know, I am egg bender. Alright, so we've got the eggs, we've got the vanilla, we've got the cream, we've got the milk. Caster sugar. Caster sugar. Looks like everything right. Alright, so one of these days I'm going to remember how to do this. Just you see celebrity chefs and stuff, and they're just like, it's like, stop it. I'm going to do, what's your recipe shot? Says this. Alright, pan. Right, so cream and milk in the saucepan. So remembering our cream trick. Open that. Oh god, ow, pancreas. Open the cream. Diggy, being on the foot is not helping. Not helping. 300 mils of cream. Now the cream trick, remembering, is we throw a little bit of milk into the cream, throw the lid back on, so you get in trouble. Almost wore that. Alright. That way we get the rest of the cream out of the tub. And we just fill her up. And that's our 300 ml measure as well. And you can see that that is just clean. So, fridge telling me off. Oh, we're not putting the vanilla beans in this time. We're going to put the extract in later, but we're not putting the beans in this time because it's just, okay, they're expensive, and I don't think they do that much extra when you're making a chocolate, or this chocolatey ice cream. So, wood, look, wood. Just gonna mix it up a little bit. Through here. Alright, that audio seems a little loud. I might turn that down a bit. I'm just trying to find that right balance. Ooh, a wild go-goat. Go-goat. Five eggs. Separated. You gotta keep them separated. Oh, boo. Damn you, go-goat. Something dark side. Um, So I'm going to have a lot of egg yolks left after this, so I think maybe tomorrow, maybe. I'm going to try I've got to find, I really want to find a recipe that uses, that I can do, that uses egg whites as, as one of the ingredients. I have an idea. I can never remember what they're called, but they're the little French biscuit things. Yeah, the little French biscuit things. Give them a go. See if I can not destroy it completely. Whoops. Hit that a little hard. I've tried a number of recipes for crap. Broke it. Oh. It's alright though. Made it into the bowl. That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Oh, don't do it. But yeah, gonna try and make some bickies with the egg whites. It's better than just, you know, putting it in the compost. At the end of the day, at least it's going back into making more food because it's going in the compost, it's not going in the bin. Because anywho, alright, I should have just put them straight into uh-oh. Where's my red bowls gone? Okay. Poof. Oh, that's killing my knees. Speaking of which, I should have my knee brace on too. Found my red bowl. Okay, that got weirdly dirty. Don't know why it got weirdly dirty, but it did. And now I've got my tea towel. Alright. Now we need 175 grams of caster sugar. Caster sugar. Drifting me away. Bit much. That's better. Starting to get just a little bit of skin on it. So there we go. All right. Just keeps coming like a magic trick. Aha! If that falls off there, I'm in trouble. That'll be going, because that'll be going straight into the carpet. Well, the rug. There we go. It's just the smell of it is just, oh, it's just freaking amazing. Whoa! Always sneaks up on me, that bit. Nah, we didn't lose too much. But what do? You make sure the hot thing isn't hot. Then you clean up the bloomin' stove. The hot bit is hot. Oh wait, I shouldn't have washed those. Ah. I'm having a day, I tell you. So left of right field equals out of in the field of leftness. Right, so we've got to get this, let this cool a little bit. Then we slosh it all into the bowl there. Slosh it all into the bowl. You can see the steam coming off that. I don't want this to be too hot because I don't want to cook the eggs as soon as it gets in there. So this is why I'm letting it cool off a little bit. Because, you know. So anyway, I've been having fun recently on with the D&D campaign. A couple of mates in Perth started, and it's all begun. But we've been playing it on Messenger, which has been interesting. We've gotten to that point where it's a little limited. It's a little bit yay, it worked! I was running around like an idiot trying to fix that this morning. So yay, your entry music works. Well, hey Blitz, how you doing? Welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Do you only have Great Balls, Bliss? Hanging in there and had an old favourite comfort dinner. Ooh, mac and cheese with scrambled eggs. Nice. I've had like instant mac and cheese, but hey, nice catch, Blue. I've had instant mac and cheese, but I haven't had anything like, I don't know, is there a gourmet variation of it? Maybe I should find that out and cook that one time. Oops. Now I can rinse these. There are a bunch of recipes out there, but we just use the box stuff. Aha! Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I've had the box stuff. I haven't had anything that's super duper or anything. One day. Alright, so now we're going to heat that up. I'm actually going to watch it this time. So anyway, we've been playing a D&D campaign on Messenger, and it's showing its limitations. So we're going to be moving it to Discord. Looking forward to that. We've also been given the option of running a mini campaign. I'm thinking of doing oh, you're walking along in the middle of nowhere and you come across a cave. Sort of dungeon crawler. You know, have some nice prezzies at the end. Maybe some, you know, really expensive jewels. A couple of nice knives, daggers, something like that. Go to cave, find stabbies, good day. Exactly, Bliss. Exactly. I don't know, everyone's level 1 at the moment. We're in the middle of a huge combat. We're level 1 and we're currently fighting, well, we're just about to finish off. I think it was 16 rats between 3 of us. I think the character that did the most damage, of all of the things that did the most damage, was me. to our party. You've got to do the stabbies to find the stabbies, right? Yeah, I'm reasonably sure that the thing that did the most damage to our party was me. Because I'm playing a Golden Dragonborn, and a Golden Dragonborn bard. Right, here we go. And the something something dark side of something something dark side. I have a cantrip called Thunderclap. So the situation was I got separated from the party. I was doing my thing, and then one of the party just basically rushed in out of turn so that him went, you know what? You can stay there. Just as I've gone kaboom. Whistle while you were. So what I'm actually trying to do is instead of because I have no music cred at all. If that's not obvious yet. So yes, I have no music cred at all. Oh, look at that, that's almost ready. So what I'm doing is I'm actually trying to find songs that exist that fit the scenario that I can sing. Like there's an old, I think it was like 1950s song called The Pied Piper. So to give inspiration during a rap fight, I sing The Pied Piper. It becomes background music. Alright, I'm reckoning that's good. Okay, let's get some of those, stir some of the heat out of that. And then set it aside to cool a bit before we put it in the fridge. Meh. Just filling the little basin up with water, because water is the best conductor of heat. So best leach of heat, leaching the heat away. But you know what I mean. This time I'm not going to throw stuff at it while we're doing other things. It just gets precarious every time I do it. Alright, just the handle sort of tilts and the custard in there gets closer and closer to the lip. So, nope, nope. Alright, coming up some of this chocolate. No, not that one. We'll use this one today. Back in 3.5, I had it barred in Living Greyhawk. I also suck at singing, so I got approval to run the bard as a skull. Rousing storytelling during combat. Absolutely. Look, rousing storytelling is just as important as singing, and very bardic. It is still very bardic to tell stories and all of that. I think, honestly, I think that's something that gets lost in a lot of bards I've seen being played. It's all about the singing and the music and the... It's like, well, you know what? Spin a yarn. There's Isa. What's up, little Isa? Do you want to come say hello to stream? Want to come say hello to... No? Okay. Doesn't want to come say hello to stream, just wants me to feed her more food. Yeah, thanks, Blythe. I might actually go a bit for that too. See if I can't incorporate a bit more storytelling into the whole bit. Chopping chocky. Let's get that piled up a bit more. Pile, be a pile. Norse is a Norse, of course, of course. Right? Anti-Toonwin, how you doing? Thank you for the follow. Doing the happy dance, doing the happy dance, doing the happy dance, doing the happy dance. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, been geeking out a little bit, getting my new character and figuring out what he does and who he is and doing his backstory, and been a fun geek out, I tell you. Hey, welcome to the chat, Anti-Toon. Sweet. How you doing today? What are you up to? We are cooking chocolate ice cream. I was going to be doing a cheesecake as well, but I may have misplaced my springform pan, and that's kind of required to make to make a cheesecake. So we'll be making cheesecake next week now. And we are currently talking a bit about D&D, because I've started a new D&D campaign off Twitch, just with a couple of mates. Oh, this ice cream is insane. I don't know where you're from, but I am from Adelaide, South Australia, and we have a company called Hague's. It is a chocolate manufacturer, and it is, I would argue, some of the best chocolate I have ever tasted in my entire life, no matter where I have been on this planet. That's personal opinion. So yes. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh my god, I'm having one of those days. I swear to God. So, the thing about making chocolate ice cream is it actually needs some chocolate in it. Alright. As we'll finish chopping this one last carob. Gotta find my tablespoon. It's gone. Right. Wow. Where's my whisk? Sorry, just I will be back. Hey, nice catch, please. I'm just trying to fix this faux pas that I've made. Ah. So now you can see on that camera that the ice cream is starting to turn a chocolate colour. And now I'm going to have to wipe down my stove again because I've made a mess. Anti-tune, I speak very little English, so there are things I won't understand, but don't worry. No worries. May I ask what your native tongue is? Or what language do you speak? What languages do you speak? I reckon that looks chocolatey enough. Let's have a little quick. Spanish. Ah, hola! That is the limit of my Spanish. And I probably said it wrong. Just been buggering, I'm putting more chocolate in. Can't really go wrong with more chocolate, can you? I have made an unholy mess. Ah. Now, I know I'm being a little bit more fastidious with my cleaning than I normally am. But that is because as I do this, once I get it to a certain point, we're going to start again. So once that's cooled enough to go in the fridge, I'll put it in a bowl, put the bowl in the fridge, and then we're going to start this whole process again. So if you're wondering why I'm doing a little bit, getting things a little cleaner than just a quick rinse like I normally do, that's why. Right, cleaning. Don't. Right, there we go. So, where were we? Oh yeah, that's right, lost. So yeah, planning a little cave adventure for D&D, where I get to do a little side. Instead of being a character, I'm going to be the DM. So plan out a little adventure that we can all have a go at. Yes. Yep, that goes into the fridge. I have an actual ice cream maker, so I'll put it into the. I'll actually probably end up putting it in the freezer just to speed things along a little bit. So as that cools, you can leave it cool at room temp. I've put it into one of the basins in the sink. I've put some water just in that basin to leach out the heat out of it. I find that's really effective to bring the initial temperature down reasonably quickly. Then if you don't have an ice cream maker, you put it in the freezer for 10-15 minutes, give it a little stir, same again, stir, and eventually over time that will chill it out to a point where it becomes basically soft serve. If you know soft serve ice cream, oh nice. Well, we're gonna make a whole nother batch. So you'll be able to, if you haven't been watching since the start, you'll be able to see what we do and to make it all. So yeah, you freeze stir, and it eventually becomes soft serve. And at that point, you put it into the actual ice cream container it's going to be in, leave it in your freezer, let it set, and then drag it out and eat. That's homemade ice cream right there. So, right. Speaking of which, I need another bowl. All right, that one. So I'm going to put once it comes out of the pan, I'm going to put it in this bowl. It's reasonably flat, it's wide, so it's got a large surface area. So I can put that in the freezer. It's not going to hurt the bowl, but I'll put it in the freezer for 10-15 minutes. Then I'll throw it in the ice cream maker and nom nom nom, off we go. My ice cream maker is basically it's a mini fridge with a churn in it. So you basically, once you got this part, you just throw it in the bucket. Actually, here we go. I'll show you. So I have my bucket, there is a churn, goes in, and round and round and round it that, round and round and round it goes, makes ice cream. Lid. How you doing, Rach? Welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. Hacks Food, how you doing? Thank you for the follow. Doing the happy dance, doing the happy dance, doing the happy dance, doing the happy dance. Everyone's rocking up. Nice! How's everyone doing? So yes, I have an ice cream churn because I like making ice cream. Homemade ice cream is awesome, and nom 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 nom. It was very much one of those tool decisions. You know, am I going to use this enough to justify purchasing the ice cream churn? And it's like, yes, I am. Rich, I'm doing okay, thank you. How are you doing today? How's your week been? Today I'm a little bit ditzy. I forgot to locate and or check that I had my springform pan. So that's why we're not making cheesecake today. Because I failed to do this and I don't know where my springform pan is. I almost forgot to put chocolate in the chocolate ice cream. So, how's my day going? Well, there it is. Yeah, a little bit of oops. So, but that's okay. That just means that we can, that just means we will be cooking the cheesecake next week. Aww, thank you for the hug, Rach. Hugs back for Rach. Right. Yes, and Blith has inspired me to go looking for mac and cheese recipes to see if we can't make a quasi gourmet mac and cheese. I read that as a smegalopeus, not a smeargle. Smeargle! This is my precious. This is the precious. I'm going to go with good enough. Bakula. And look at that. Oop. Meow. Tocky custard. Alright, so here we go. We've got the Tocky, got the base for it. I'm just going to chuck that in the freezer. Assuming I can find somewhere stable to put it. There we go. Close that nice and easy so it doesn't spill everywhere. Seeing I've been spilling every... Hey, I caught Smeargle. Smeagol! Alright, now. Yep, there we go. If I ever do a cooking channel like proper, if I ever got famous, that would be the name of my channel. Life's too short, lick the bowl. just gonna have some ice cream. The cheesecake, I'm just gonna do straight up, just cheese. I may do a lemon cheesecake, but today it was just gonna be cheese. All right, I'm gonna rinse this out before I get it all through my beard. But interestingly enough, the recipe that I found called for sour cream in the cheesecake. And that's what really drew my attention, is because that, to me, my brain just went, what? Real? What? So I wanted to give it a go. And I'm using a slightly iconic Australian, which way? That way? That way. I'm going to use Yo-Yo biscuits for the base. I'm using the translator, so there are things that can be translated wrong. Okay, that's all good. All good. Toon, if there's anything that you want me to slow down, say slower, get it actually written in chat so that you can just cut paste, let me know and I'll throw it in. No worries. And for the record, the way you've been typing in chat, I would not have thought that your English is that bad. For the record. Right, what are we doing? We're starting again. Bling! Clean pot. Take a clean pot. Place cream. Oh, ow. I know some things in English, but the most basic. So what you're saying is you know more of my language than I know of your language, so... And that's even knowing that Spanish is the gateway language to most European languages. Yes, I'm from Australia. South Australia, to be exact. Aussie's not usually a language that gets confused, unless it's for New Zealand. But then too, if you listen to the American Hollywood, all Aussies sound like this. some reason, we've got to put it on. No, that went a bit English, sorry. Went a bit Cockney. Spoons. Spoons. Die a little more. I'm trying to kill them off, and I've just got the gas burning. So she probably like that. Right, so should we see if we can cook this to the point where we don't let it overflow and have to clean up the... So, for the record, that was 300 milliliters of cream, 300 milliliters of milk into the pot, bringing it to the light boil. While that's happening, we're going to crack 5 eggs and get the yolks. This is where I messed up last time. There it goes. Cut off. There we go. Mwahaha. So how are you doing, Rach? What have you been up to? Macaroons. That's what it... Right. Okay, so... I was trying to think of the French biscuity thing that you need a shed ton of egg whites to make, and it's macaroons. And it just smashed into my brain just as I was cracking the eggs. I heard bubbling noises, freaked me out. So we've just got 5 egg yolks. 5 egg yolks. Put the whites back over there for now. And we're going to put 175 grams of caster sugar in with the egg yolks. Sugar bowl, sugar bowl, sugar bowl. I just go looking for the scales and that just aren't there. I'm going to get around 175 grams of sugar. Beautiful, look at that. So I'm one of these people that likes working in a really clean kitchen. So you can see that as I'm using stuff up, I'm putting it away. It's like, right, don't need the sugar anymore, that goes away. Makes life so much easier. Oh, no, 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 ah! Off. Nope. Alright. Go down in there. Off. May have to make myself another cup of coffee shortly. Coffee! Australia, mate. Grouse place. Grouse, I tell you. Right, now we are putting 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract into the egg. This gives it a little bit of a kick. God, I love that flavour. I love the smell, I love the flavour. But honestly, I don't know why, because vanilla has just got that, like, straight up like that. It's got just that tiny bit of bitter in it. And I normally don't like bitter flavours. But that one, don't know why. Heat up, my pretty, heat up. Right, I'm now going to watch this. Put the heat right up, keep an eye on it. And make sure that it doesn't bloom and boil over. Watch this, risky behaviour, runs off to catch a Pokemon. Hi Lily, how you doing? Welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. Good luck everyone on the catches. One of these days I'm going to have to sit down, I'm actually going to have to I am making Haig's chocolate with Haig's chocolate carobs with chunks. So chocolate ice cream with chocolate chunks. And we're making 2 batches because I've got to make samplers to take to Pilates tomorrow. Let's just turn that down for a sec. Alright, that is cooling nicely. I'm going to go start prepping the churn. Alright, because the beauty about the churn that I've got, the ice cream churn, is that you can actually, oh, I've got coffee. You can actually pre-cool it. So while the ice cream, the base is starting to finish off in the freezer, I'm going to start cooling down the churn so that when we start that process, it will be fine. Oh, Blith and Kylie Lee. Nice. Both caught the pan pour. Excellent. Congratulations. Don't know where that backslash came from, right? Ah, well, what do you do? Alright, here we go. Yep. Alright, calling that good enough. Putting it over there to let that do a little bit of cooling before we throw it in with the eggs and such. So, here we have the base of the chocolate ice cream. The question remains, is this going to go everywhere when I pour it into the bowl? We are soon to find out. All right. What happened? Any tunes found the sound effects. Alright, so there we go. We got that in there. We get to lick the bowl again. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. And seriously, who needs drugs? Me, I need a lot of painkillers, but alright. So we've now poured that into the churn. That's actually starting to cool down the churn as well, which is a good thing. That means it's probably cool enough for the purposes. Now we're going to just throw the chalky bits in on top. Just cleaning up the pivot point, because that can be really hard to clean out of the lid if you're not a bit careful with it. Where did I put the lid for this? Ah, got it. Right. And that now starts its churny. Churny. Spreader of joy, how you doing? Welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. The cooking goes well. Mostly. I may have forgotten a few things today over the course of the day, and just got the sound of gas flowing. It's just weird background noise. I'm doing absolutely fine. Excellent. I'm glad you are doing fine. All right, so egg mix. We've got our 5 egg yolks. We're going to put in the 175 grams of sugar. We've got a teaspoon of vanilla extract in there as well. So we're going to throw that in. Be done with that bowl and start. And you can, of course, if you don't have a hand mixer like this, you can, of course, use a whisk, you know, buff up. Didn't know Santa was Australian and had a hobby of cooking. I've got to do something on the other 364 days of the year. Well, you know, that might be what the naughty list is for, but... spreader of joy. So I'm on a mission to make 115 people happy and make the world a little warmer. Could you name one thing you're really grateful for? Actually, that's really easy. I was thinking about that the other day, and I run in several different social circles, but in each of them I have really accepting people around me, and like they accept me and each other, sure, but at the same time they're really accepting of people, just anyone. Is as long as you come in, if you're coming into the group or you're interacting with the group, if you're a reasonable human being, then you're going to be accepted by us. And it's one of those things that we have discussions, we have arguments, we have differences of opinion, but it never gets to that sort of, well, screw you, you're wrong, golf, or anything like that. It's just, we can agree to disagree, we can view things differently, and that's still okay, as long as you're a decent human being. And yeah, that I have all those sort of people around me, I'm really grateful for that. So, there you go. What about you, spreader of joy? What are you grateful for? Rach, I could use a Panadol. Yeah. I'm out of endone. So I'm like, oh god. It's been an interesting few days being out of endone. And that's still got a bit of steam coming off it, so I want that to cool down a little bit more. Hot thing is hot. See, all the steam. I don't know if you can see it on the stream, but there's steam. There, whoop, there we go. Steam. We want that. We don't want it steaming. So I find, as people say, you know, add the hot thing, but don't cook the egg. And it's like, well, yeah, that's nice and all. I find that if there's not a lot of steam coming off it, you're generally not going to cook the egg. You're going to have to, yeah. So I try to get things when it is that don't put it in or don't cook the egg. I try to do it that way. I don't know if you can hear it, but the churn's just humming in the background. Nah, it doesn't look like it's coming through the mic. It's just, and it's nice. Spirit of joy, that's amazing. I'm grateful for being able to feel tactile sensations and not to be numb. Yeah. When I was much younger, I was basically, I'd lost a lot of family members in a short amount of time, and I was very emotionally numb. And I went down a somewhat darker path so that I could feel things, and came out the other end before it got too bad. But I don't know if that's what anything like you're going through, but for me that was my numb, and that was not pleasant. There you go. I got a bit dark. Let's spread some light. But I'm good now. Alright, how are we going here? Let's see. Oh, there's still a bit of steam on it.
Grumpy old Santa Claus. Those elves hide in my springform pan.
Santa's turned into a Queenslander. Look out. Is it even December yet? It is December, right? It is 1st of December. It is the Christmas month. I can hit the brakes on the war on Christmas because now it's Christmas. Oh no, what I meant was physical sensation, like being able to touch things and feel them. Though you just made me feel grateful for not being emotionally numb as well. Have you actually? Personal question. Don't have to answer, of course. But have you been to a place where touching was not? There was no tactile sense. Or is it just generically grateful for being able to feel things? Personal question, I know, so feel free not to answer. That's fine. Preach. Yes, happy summer. It's 8 degrees. Oh, jeez, Rach. And that's one thing I didn't say about being grateful. And this is one of those communities I'm talking about, is the community that we are building on Twitch. This is definitely one of them. And everyone here, everyone that comes in, especially people like Rach, who have been, like, basically, I think Rach has been part of my community and my stream since day 2. I think it was the second stream I ever did. She popped into my stream, and she's hung out ever since, and it's been awesome having her. There you go. La Vesta you caught a hot worm. Yay! And that's the beauty of it too. It's like, apart from banning the, do you want to be famouses, there's pretty much been no work for the moderators of the channel, myself included. That's so cool. Points. Yeah, high gold. Ooh, you're high gold. Nice. Love being here. Thank you for keeping you. Right, come back, Rach. More Rach. Give me more Rach. Joy, I knew someone who was paralysed for over 10 years. They'd lost all feeling and ability on one side of their body. Oof. And couldn't touch, move, or feel anything on that side. Ow. Yeah, no. Just ow. Rach, which I missed one last night, right? I'm so sad. Silly work. That's okay. It was Warframe. It was a what? I did this one mission that I'm not pleased with. So there's a mission in Warframe game I play. Do that Wednesday nights, and I've played the big boss at the end of the mission. I've played the mission 3 times, only 3. But the big boss at the end has glitched out twice. So I've only ever made it through the mission once, and it's not even my fault. Alright. Rage dropping the hammer. Alright, let's get this milk stirred in. I reckon you'd be on the nice list, spreader of joy. Coming in here, trying to make people happy. That makes the good list. Happy cooking, stay safe and stay positive. Absolutely, you too. And clean pan. Want to go check on the ice cream. I want to stick my finger in it. So you are very adorable and makes me want to hug you. Hugs! Hugs for the Antitoon. We do have a number of hug commands. There you go. Hug commands. So you can give people hugs in the chat. Go, Rach. Go. Pour that all in there. I think I'm done with that bowl. Alright, so now we get to chop up more chocolate. Let's wolf hugs everyone! Yay! Alright. Up there, that's one. Belly mixing? Okay. And hugs for everyone. We like the hugs. Hugs are the bestest. Just going to throw that down on a little bit of low. Actually, don't have to. Crank her up. Wooden spoon. Whisk.
I'm sorry I used the F word, Gary. Can we at least...
Oh, ads. Ads. No. No. No ads. Alright, let's go down to some Cyberpunk. Whoa. Something just went horrifically wrong. It's just the way the upside down camera when it is looked like you were rubbing your belly when you were mixing. Nice. Yeah, sorry about that. I try not to run ads. Well, I try if I'm doing an I'll be back, I'll put up the I'll be back and then I'll run a couple of ads just to stop the pre-rolls for a little while. If I could at least target my ads a little bit, I might do a bit more advertising for, but you get bugger all money from it. So the only reason I really do it is to stop the pre-rolls for when people join. Yeah. They only happen on the I'll be back screens, right? Other than that, I've got them turned off. Remember in the dark old days when you were saying you'd mostly be playing Warframe and that game with the cute teacups in it? Yeah. Look at you now. My, how you've grown. Right? The cute teacups, what was that? That was Genshin Impact. Yeah, I started there because there was something I knew, and this I still find it occasionally a little bit confusing and a little bit scary. So yeah, gaming, smelting, cooking, all the freaking things. Right, this is starting to look like it's getting towards the point where I need to add the chocolate. Now we can watch it go from a custard yellow into a nice brown chocolatey color. Just means you're learning. It does, it does. Absolutely, Rach. Just gonna make myself some wheat bix. Ooh. Aussie kids. Wheat bix kids. Aussie kids. Wheat bix kids. Now I'm singing jingles. Wall-to-wall many tunes. Hot dogs, armor hot dogs. We can see, yes, we can see that changing color. I know I'm using metal whisk in a metal pan. Not a lot I can do about that. Suppose I could get a plastic whisk. I don't know, are there plastic whisks? Okay, I'm going to turn that down. Does anyone know if there are plastic whisks? Because I do not. There we go. Turning the music up so I can hear it. Oh, no, no, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I think we've only done 3.
Oh, hairball.
Kiki, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Well, meditate. Now, what I was doing there was it had started to bubble. I don't want that. I think I've only put 3 in. How many times have I put chocolate in? I don't know. I think it's only 3. I'm going to go with 4. Might be a bit stronger. We'll see. Nah, that's the right colour. I had only put 3 in. So how are you doing today, Kiki? Your pain level's down a bit? Hopefully. Oh. Chalky. Dave. Alright, now we let the chalky ice cream cool down a bit. Well, the chalky custard at this point. Pain levels are very minimal today. Excellent. Yeah, broke it. Right, so while that's cooling, we will chop up the chalky bits to go in. So Kiki, I'm making some of this Hague's Chocky ice cream. It's going to go to Kylie, Joe, Erin, and Anne at Pivotal Physiotherapy and Pilates. I think the girls are gonna like it. And now we go back to chopping up the carrots. So are you back at work, Kiki, or are you off? So on your lunch break then. Is the ice cream ready, or does it need to be frozen? It comes out of the churn mostly frozen. I mean, it still needs to be liquid enough that you can get it off of the churn itself, off of the paddle. So, but that's what my ice cream maker does. It starts freezing it as it's turning it, as it's mixing. So you'll see it when we take it out. You'll see the consistency of it when I put it into those little containers there, and then scoop the rest of it into an ice cream container. It'll be edible. Now, of course, these chocky bits, if you're putting bits of whatever in your ice cream, make them as big or as small as you want. That's part of the point of homemade ice cream. You know, if you want to put the whole carrot, you don't just want to put that whole thing out, bloop, do it. When the price of raspberries come down, I'm going to do a raspberry ice cream, but I'm also going to do I'm going to put chunks. I'm going to just cut the raspberries in half and throw them into the mix. With them, because they're softer, I'll probably chuck them in right at the end. So, oh yeah, that's almost ready. Just chuck it in, give it a quick little stir. Might even not even chuck it in the churn, actually, thinking about it. Just depressed, to be honest. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Doing the happy dance. Thank you for the follow. Doing the happy dance. Doing the happy dance. Doing the happy dance. Doing the happy dance. From what I understand, you are going to put chocolate on top of the ice cream. in. So you've got the custard that we made on the stove. You've got that over there. Once that cools, we put it in the tub of the churn, and then we mix in these. We mix in those with it, and it turns in and mixes it all together, so that the bits become randomly placed in the ice cream. Hey, welcome to the chat. Just how you doing? That's the answer. Your handle is the answer to that question. Quick question: what's the basic ingredients for pesto sauce? Yes. Basic ingredients. Okay, pesto's got cooked pine nuts. Yeah, cooked pine nuts. Olive oil. A couple of other things. Let's find out, shall we? Basil. There you go. Basil, garlic, olive oil, grated hard cheese, and pine nuts. There you go. Those are the basics for a pesto sauce. Damn, I use spinach. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, look. When anything you cook, right? If you've watched me doing cooking, you know I've got a recipe. I've got my recipes on the table. I'm keeping an eye on what the recipe says, and even then, I don't always get it right. I've missed things on the recipe because I'm just chatting away to her and just blah 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 blah. So start with a recipe, sure, but once you've got a handle on that, and you see what the flavors are doing, try something different. Throw spinach in instead of basil into a pesto. Why not? Like leaving the chocolate out of the chocolate ice cream. See? Yes, like I did earlier in stream. So you know, if you want to try a pesto with spinach instead of basil, do it. See what happens. You know, it might be the next big thing. Who knows? I've done a few things where I have regretted it. Just, you know, someone decided to put Vegemite on cheese. But there you go. Right, so just know the pine nuts because my mum is allergic, so we avoid it at all costs. Yeah, that'll do it. Ulrich tweaks recipes as he's going a lot. The trusty pencil comes out to make adjustments to measurements. Yeah, absolutely. And that's part of food. God, just throw it all together. More cheese! More cheese! Yeah, like when we did the lasagna and I decided to try putting the mozzarella into the white sauce with the cheddar. That turned out to be a slight mistake. Oops. And because that made the white sauce made it a rubber band. So next time I make lasagna, I won't be trying that again. That reminds me, I've got to get my pen out for this too. Pen. That, that. and we change, we notate how many, we put 4 tablespoons. Andy Toon, bye, I have to go to sleep because tomorrow I have to get up to school. The good thing is that my vacation starts on Friday. Vacation, vacation. Thank you for dropping in, Auntie Toon. Thank you for hanging out with us. Your English is awesome. Have a nice day and take care. Absolutely, you too. Bye. And we put 4 tablespoons of drinking chocolate. Alright. See? Making notes. Making notes on the recipes. That is still quite warm. So yeah, you make your notes on the recipes, change them up, tweak them back and forth. The fried rice that I did the other day, last week. Anyway, that I've gone back and forth of how I actually do that. I'm still not entirely happy with it. I'm going to tweak something in again. I think last week I missed that one. Ah, right. See, there you go. I want to try rubber band white sauce. It sounds fun. Okay, so make your base bechamel and then put in half a kilo of grated cheddar cheese and then just put in a tiny, tiny handful of mozzarella and it turns into rubber band white sauce. So yeah, I'm still playing with that recipe. Eventually I might even get it right. It might be cool. It might be cool on pizza. What would you have with it? I don't know. Oh, that reminds me. I wonder if we've got any green apples. I want to do a rice and apple dessert. I'm gonna buy more rice. Pretty much went down to the wire on today's budget for food. Uh-oh. No cheesecake. I'm still a little sad we're not getting cheesecake. Alright, let's see how that turkey's going. Bring it over in the middle camera. Look at that. I need to get one of those like soft edged scrapers. So that you can do the edges of pans better. I think tomato puree, little tiny meatballs, and maybe some sauteed capsicum and onion. Ooh! Yeah, that could work, right? Absolutely, that could work. Alright, throw this back in the freezer, start getting it chilling. On the pre-chill. Today on the pre-chill. Maybe Santa will bring you a silicone spatula and pan scraper. Well, that would be me bringing it to myself, wouldn't it? Okay. Now I can take my time licking this bowl. Bowly. I don't even eat capsicum, but the local Mexican joint has sauteed veg as a filling option in a burrito, and it's delicious. Ah, cool. Play with your food. I would bring you a spatula, but I don't know where you live. I live in Adelaide. Hi, my name's Ulrich. I live in Adelaide and I like licking the bowl. To Captain Catbeard Adelaide. Well, he said does like being Catbeard. Alright, we haven't made too much of a mess, seeing we cleaned it as we went. Issa is a wonderful Catbeard. Now that I have this camera, I'm going to have to set up a kitty cam for the rest of my streams. Get off my butt so there can be a little Issa cam somewhere on the stream that we can turn on when she's all curled up on her chair. I'm being naughty and stealing all the chocolate. Ooh. All right, well that's looking almost done in the churn. So now we're going to plate up. So we have one for Kylie and Joe. Kylie runs Pilates. She runs Pivotal Physiotherapy. One for Joe, a receptionist, partner, and personal trainer. One for Anne, who I do Pilates with. And one for Erin, who is my Pilates teacher. And then the second batch, the next batch that I'll do, will be what's left over of this batch will be for us, and then whatever the next batch is for us too. Oh, I'm gonna need that spatula again. Thought I was done with the spatula, but I'm not. Right, so we're going to plate this up and then see how we go. We might start heading towards the end of stream for that one. It'll probably be like 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. What is an average stream? Seriously. I don't know. You see people doing 20 minutes, half hours. I feel like 2 hours, 2.5 hours is a good aiming mark for a short stream. I don't know. Am I full of it? Let me know. And that, boys and girls, is good looking ice cream. All right. Throw that in there for a sec. I don't know if this is going to be strong enough. Good Lord. We don't have a lot of time before this starts getting a bit runny again. So we're going to slam this out. I'll put it in the freezer. I'll probably end up taking it out in a little bit and cleaning it up, but just cleaning up the edges when it's a bit more stable. Oh, that one's a bit full. Back in there, back in there. All right. Oh, that one's a bit low tide. We'll put a bit more in that one, I think. Go, get in there. Oh. It's looking very noms. Got a feeling this is not going to last long in the house again. Come on, seriously? Is anyone surprised by that? I mean, making a mess. The one thing about the churn, trying to get all the ice cream off it can be interesting. Ah, good enough. Mwahaha. See, the edges that now in the bottom here, it's starting to get a little bit melted. It's turning into back into a bit of a liquid, which means we are running out of time to get it into the freezer. All right, got a quick stir just to melt or chill back in some of the extra bits. I've made a startlingly huge mess. So I'm just going to clean up just a little bit before we throw this into the freezer. Put up at the lid. All right. No room. All right. There we go. Ta-da. Right, so there we go. Oh, a wild mudstale. So there we have chocolate ice cream. I'd love to do a little, here's your chocolate ice cream, but it's in the freezer. Just upping the timer on the ice cream churn so that we can keep it cold for when the next batch is ready to go in. To the moment it's not, it's still, I checked it in the freezer, it's still a little bit warm. Yum, right? And so yeah. And we haven't trashed the kitchen too badly, which is always a nice thing. So, right, we'll start winding the string down there. So, if you have any ideas of what you'd like to do, what you'd like to see, maybe a recipe you'd like me to have a go at cooking, you can join us on Discord. Rach, I currently have chocolate ice cream with peanut paste and it's delicious. So we're trying chocolate ice cream with peanut paste? Is that like mixed in? Is that a Ben & Jerry's thing, or is that something of your own concoction? Chocolate and peanut butter. That's interesting. Hang on, Rach, I gave you 2 options there. I actually gave you 3, but is that yep to Ben & Jerry's? Sounds like something Ben & Jerry's had come up with. It really does. It's called PJ Over the Top, and it's my current fave. Ah, right. 100% B&J's. Right. My favorite Ben & Jerry's at the moment is Fish Food. I think it's PHISH Food. And there are little cookie, little cookies shaped like fish, and they're in the chocolate ice cream, and that's PB Over the Top. Sorry, autocorrect. My nephew is named PJ. I thought it was like PJs over the top, like pajamas. Which again, you know, wouldn't put it past Ben and Jerry's to call their ice cream pajamas over the top. Ah, you love the fish food too? Excellent. Fish food. So, yeah, if you have any, if you want to jump on, if you have any recipes you want me to try, give a go. Let me know on Discord. I'll see what I can do. We may have to do a pesto sometime in the near future. Throw a pesto in. So tomorrow, what are we doing? What else are we doing stream-wise? Tomorrow we are back on the Obra Dinn for Freaky Friday. Rach, my most favourite always is anything with cookie dough. I love raw cookie dough. See, yes, but I do like raw cookie dough, but I find that the Ben and Jerry's, the globs are a bit big for too much cookie dough, not quite enough ice cream for my taste. But again, that's my palate. So, yes, stop eating the chocolate, Ulrich. Yes, so tomorrow we're back on the Obra Dinn. We are, what did we say? We're a third of the way through. We've got like 21 of the passengers out of 60 that we've identified. So we'll be searching the ship for more clues. Rach, okay, yeah, that's fair. And look, that's just my palate, Rach. That is just my palate. It's just how it works. I know people that it's like, way too much ice cream. Give me more cookie dough. Yeah, cookie dough. And so, yes, then we will be back on Tuesday for Chillax Tuesday. We'll be doing more Farthest Frontier. We're about to level up our town to town level 3, where we start actually having to build proper defensive walls, and we start getting raided by lots of bandits and fun. Rach, I'm going to learn how to heat treat flour so I can make raw cookie dough to be eaten raw. Just flour. I don't know. Yes, I'm a more cookie dough person, but I understand that not everyone is. Raw cookie dough. Just eat it. Theoretically, if you used plain flour instead of self-raising, there's nothing to activate in plain flour. So make that, eat cookie dough straight up. You just bake the flour really hot first. Apparently it helps make it easier to digest. Again, with self-raising flour I can see that because all the yeast in it. But plain flour doesn't have that. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm now going to have to look that up because that is an interesting thought. But there you go. Alright, so Tuesday, Chillax Tuesday, Farthest Frontier, upgrading the town. We're going to get attacks and all sorts of fun. Then on Wednesday evening, we're back to Warframe Wednesday. And then we're cooking again on Thursday. I usually just eat it, but I'd like to see the difference. Yeah, that works. So we have one more stream this week, which is tomorrow for Return of the Obra Dinn. If mystery puzzle solving is your thing, come and help. Come and help, please. Help. Help. But it's a really good game. It's frustrating, but it's also enjoyable. Like I got stuck at the start of last stream and it was really frustrating. It was like, well, guess I'm done with the game because couldn't figure out what the hell I was doing. So I went to the back computer, got a clue of where to go to have a look, and that led to a whole heap of discoveries. So that was cool. But yeah, so you want to come along and want to help, please come along and help. That's tomorrow morning. That's tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, Adelaide time. If you want to know when I'm streaming where you are, scroll down and have a look at the schedule, and that'll tell you. So, other than that, oh, it's a bit of egg white. There's this shiny thing on the counter, and I'm like, what the hell is that? I'm like, nah, egg white. Splash of egg white. So, let's turn the music. In the music. Can't stop the signal, Mal. All right, so thank you to Carl Casey and Whitebat Audio for the Twitch safe royalty free music that I always play when we are hooning around the kitchen. If you haven't yet, go check them out. They got some. All that sort of music is just there for the streaming, and yeah, it's really cool. So thank you everyone who joined. Thank you Double for the follow. Thank you Anti-Toon for the follow, and thank you Hacks Food for the follow. Yay! Doing the happy dance, doing the happy dance, doing the happy dance. Thank you, as always, to my subscribers and my moderators. My subscribers, this is you. This is literally, this is how I can do this stream, is because of my subscribers. So you actually make it viable for me to do this. So thank you so much for that. And, you know, you keep me in games, and you keep me doing, you keep me going, you keep me streaming, and that's awesome. So thank you very much for that. And for those of you who just come along and watch, thanks for that too. I keep an eye on that little number up in the top of the corner of my screen that shows me how many people are watching. And it's nice. It's just, even if you're not in chat and you're just watching along, it is really nice. Just watch that number go up. So thank you everyone for coming along. Thank you for being you, because you're all awesome. And I am going to wander off now and start doing the dishes, because, you know, my back just standing at the sink doing dishes is probably, you know, riveting content. However, no worries, Rach. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. And thank you everyone for being here and hanging out. So until next time, tomorrow morning. Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, that was the stream. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for hanging out. And remember, be good to yourselves and to each other. Bye.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Don't forget to check the description for any links I may have left there. If you like the video, please press like or subscribe to my channel. Next video in the series is up here. Until then, stay safe, have fun.